Good afternoon. Love and romance in Elizabethan English drama. Love and romance are central themes in Elizabethan English drama, reflecting the complexities, aspirations, and societal norms of the era or that period. Writers like William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, John Webster explored the love in its multifaceted forms, romantic, platonic form. These plays often celebrated the ideal of courtly love, where devotion, admiration, and sacrifice were elevated, but they also delved into the darker and more complex aspects of romantic relationships. In Shakespeare's work, for instance, love is portrayed with the remarkable diversity. Romeo and Juliet, for example, immortalizes the passionate and tragic love of two young lovers caught in a web of familiar conflict, show casting the transformative and destructive power of love. On the other hand, Twelfth Night and Much Ado About Nothing explores the humorous and sometimes poetic nature of romantic here enlightenments, using mistaken identities and witty banter to highlight the absurdities of love. Shakespeare's exploration of love often intertwines with themes of power, betrayal, and social expectations, providing a nuanced depiction of its joys and sorrows. Christopher Marlowe's plays, such as Hero and Leander, celebrates love as a force of beauty and transcends, often juxtaposed with the tragedy. In contrast, playwrights like John Webster, in works such as The Duchess of Malfi, examine love's darker side, portraying it as source of danger within a corrupt and power hungry society. Elizabethan drama's portrayal of love was influenced by Renaissance ideas, where romantic love was often seen as both as ennobling. These plays continue to resonate today because of their rich exploration of human emotions and relationships, offering timeless insights into the nature of love and romance. Political intrigue is a dominant theme in Elizabethan English drama, reflecting the tension and power struggle of the period. The Elizabethan age marked the political stability under Queen Elizabeth I was nonetheless a time of courtly manipulation and deep anxieties about succession and governance. Playwrights such as William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, John Webster masterfully wove tales of political ambition, betrayal, and moral corruption into their works, offering a lens and into a volatile dynamics of power and authority. Shakespeare's history plays, such as Richard III, Henry IV, delve into a political ambition and moral dilemmas faced by rulers and their rivals. Richard III depicts the rise and fall of manipulative, ruthless monarch whose quest for power leaves a trail of betrayal and murder. Shakespeare's Julius Caesar focuses on the consequences of political conspiracy and assassination, exploring themes of loyalty, tyranny, and the fragility of Republican ideas. These plays often highlight the human cost of political intrigue, showing how personal ambition and public duty clash into the pursuit of the power. Christopher Marlowe's Edward II centers on the tension between the king's personal relationship with the political responsibilities, illustrating how favoritism and rebellion can destabilize a monarchy. Similarly, John Webster's The Duchess of Malfi dramatizes the corruption and cruelty of political figures, exposing the devastating impact of power struggles and familiar betrayal. Elizabethan drama often mirrored contemporary concerns such as fear of treason and espionage, influenced by events like Babington plot and execution of Mary Queen of Scots. Through their intricate plot, vivid characters, playwrights captured the precious balance of loyalty, ambition, and deceit that defined the political landscape of their time. These works remain compelling for their exploration of timeless questions about leadership, morality, and human cost of political ambition. Here, we have to move towards the another point, that is the characterization or the characteristics of Elizabethan drama. The chief characteristics. Elizabethan English drama flourished during the period of Queen Elizabeth I, that is her period was 1558 to 1603, is marked by its vibrant diversity, creativity, and integration of classical and native traditions. One of its defining feature is its exploration of human emotions and conflicts, often centered on the theme such as love, revenge, power, and ambition. The influence of classical Roman and Greek drama is evident in the use of tragic and comedic forms, but Elizabethan playwrights added their distinctive touch by blending these forms as seen in Shakespeare's Hamlet, which combines elements of tragedy and comedy. The use of blank verse, particularly iambic pentameter, became a hallmark of that period, providing a rhythmic yet naturalistic quality to dialogues. Plays of were often performed in open air theatre like the Globe with minimal set and elaborate costumes. Another characteristic was the focus on the character development, this which allowed for complex and multidimensional protagonists. The era also witnessed the rise of professional acting companies and playwrights like Christopher Marlowe, Ben Jonson, William Shakespeare, who brought innovation in the and depth to the stage. These are some of the characteristics of the Elizabethan drama. Then, how Shakespeare helped to shape the Elizabethan drama. The Elizabethan drama, the main playwright, the main dramatist was William Shakespeare, played a pivotal role in shaping Elizabethan drama through his unparalleled contribution to its form and content. As a dramatist, he pushed the boundaries of traditional genre of tragedy, comedy, and history, blending elements to create unique hybrids like The Tempest, which combines romantic, comedic, and tragic themes. His mastery of language enriched the dramatic experience with unmatched ability to craft memorable lines and profound soliloquies such as "To be or not to be" from Hamlet. Shakespeare's plays delve deeply into the human psyche, exploring universal themes like love, jealousy, betrayal, and mortality, which resonate across time. His historical plays, such as Henry V, reflects the political concern of his time, while offering timeless insights into the leadership and power. Shakespeare also innovated in characters portrayal, sorry, creating complex figures like Macbeth, whose internal struggles define their narratives. His ability to entertain, educate, and provoke thought ensured his dominance in Elizabethan theatre, and his legacy continues to influence drama globally. Then, the another important dramatist was Christopher Marlowe. Christopher Marlowe significantly influenced Elizabethan drama, particularly in the development of tragedy. He introduced the concept of overreacher protagonist, a character driven by boundless ambition, as seen in Dr. Faustus. Marlowe's use of blank verse set a new standard in poetic drama with its fluidity and power shaping the works in poetic drama, including Shakespeare. His plays often dealt with the themes of human ambition and its consequences. Exploring the darker facets of the human nature, Marlowe's characters, like Tamburlaine in Tamburlaine the Great, are figure larger than life figures whose tragic flaws led to the downfall, reflecting the Renaissance fascination with the human potential and limitations. Despite his short career, Marlowe's daring ideas, linguistic mastery, and innovative storytelling significantly enriched the theatrical landscape the Elizabethan era and laid the groundwork for subsequent dramatists. This is some of the short information about the Shakespeare and the Marlowe. Then we will move towards the Tempest in the next part. Okay, thank you. Good day.